What's happening with it? It's your number one holy Northside 40. We still here live, District 385. We got SKIGITY in the building. How's everything, brother?
Everything cool, calm, and cool.
I like that. Cool, calm, and cool. The triple C's, the good triple C's. You was the opener, right? You was the first one to perform?
Yeah, I was the first one to perform.
Well, I'm telling you, ain't that some pressure, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it. I'm always ready. I like to set the tone. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like to perform first?
Yeah, I like to perform first. Usually, that's around the time where the crowd is maximized, or sometimes I like to set the tone, especially when I'm showing support for another artist like SNS. Feel me? So I can set the tone and really make sure, the vibe keeps going, and remind the audience that, keep this energy going, because I know I'm gonna bring the energy. So as long as my energy is up, everything gonna flow.
That's important. That's very important. With you saying that, what's one of your favorite things about performing?
One of my favorite things about performing is making people feel good about the music that they're listening to, making a difference in people's day. You know what I'm saying? I done had performances where people come up to me, be like, "Yo, I never seen that. Yo, we needed that in our city, and man, you were blessing, man." And like getting feedback from the fans, the audience, the supporters. That's what drives me. And you know what I'm saying? I think that's the most important thing is to make an impact. It's the impact that I'm making.
With you saying that, do you have a demographic, like a specific demographic that you make music for, that you try to pump to, or do you just make music for the masses in general? Oh, your message.
Well, it comes from a organic place, from what I'm saying, as far as like how I grew up and where my mindset is at. So I think for my demographic, it starts from people that grew up with me in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying, the urban communities, as well as the African community, because I came up in an African home, so I have that audience from people who listen to Afro fusion and Afro beats, and also people that listen to real hip hop and soul.
You got like the African heritage to you?
Yeah, I'm Liberian.
We're gonna get my bad.
Yeah.
We gonna get into that.
Not at all, bro.
But I wanted to get into, because you came up to us not as an artist. Right. You came up as the cameraman at first.
That's a fact.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? No, I'm playing. Yeah. But what came first? Was it the rap, or was it the cameraman work?
I'm not gonna lie. Like the cameraman work came first, because I started since I was a teenager. But I always had a voice for singing, because I used to sing in a choir. So I always had that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So that real.
So my first one of my first managers, shout out to Mel Magic, he had me utilize his place. He let me utilize his place to do some of my camera work, and he was an engineer. So one day I told him, like, "Yo, teach me how to record," and that's when I got out my shell and just put my voice to the beats.
What age was that?
That was around like 20, 21.
Usually people be like 15, 14, stuff like that.
Yeah.
20, 21.
I started writing raps around 14. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I ain't really start recording until like I graduated high school.
So was you born over here, or you was born back in Liberia?
I was born in America.
In America.
This my family's from Liberia.
You been to Liberia?
Yeah, I've been.
How many times?
I've been once. I've been to Africa twice. I've been to Uganda first, and I've been to Liberia.
But now I'm asking that because a lot of niggas be like, Dominican ain't never
went,
never been, shit like that. Like, you feel me? I definitely do want to go to Africa and stuff like that. But do your family got a big part of like how music molded you? Because a lot of people be like, yo, my grandparents had me listening to that. I was listening to this while my parents was doing X, Y, and Z. Is your African heritage like a big part of your music role?
That's a fact, because my dad and my mom used to play a lot of different songs from Michael Jackson to Prince Nyko, Hugh Master Caleb, Lady Spit Black Mambazo, all these different artists. It's a variety of people. And sometimes I used to come home, catch my dad doing, like, before there was TikToks and people dancing for him, he used to make videos of him dancing and listening to different music. So he used to put me on to new music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I would just be in the house, you'll just start getting crazy in front of the camera so that he could show his people. And that's how I got hip to hip hop and different fusions of music, including country.
Country music.
Yeah, include country, Afro beats.
You got a favorite country artist?
Randy Travis.
Travis?
Yeah, my mom used to sing his songs a lot.
All right. So look, right now, when you say country, I feel like there's different types. There's people like Shabuzi, and you said Randy who?
Randy Travis.
Is that like trail music?
That's
real deep Southern country.
Something like that. He's gospel. He's more in the gospel lane.
Okay.
Yeah, because my mother, she's big in church. You know what I'm saying? And she got me involved, so she used to balance it out with the gospel music. You know what I'm saying? So she was the main one that put me onto a lot of gospel and stuff.
So what was your feedback like when you released your first record? Because you said you jumped on it when you was like 22. Like, how did the people reciprocate that?
When people liked it, and I think the way I performed it is what amped it up even more. Because the beat was fire, and my energy with the performance matched it. So it turned out pretty good. I was confident, and then once I started getting into the boom bap boost and stuff, I fused the singing with the rapping. You know what I'm saying? So with a unique sound, unique pitch. You know what I'm saying? More of the soul and all the techniques I learned from singing gospel music and being in a choir. So once I put that more into my music, it amped up from there.
Who's some of your favorite gospel artists?
Dave Hollister, Donnie McClurkin,
okay,
CC Wyans and her brother.
Yeah, you said the CC's. The CC's was the John. What was that? Has the Trinity? It was the Trinity album. Yeah, Trinity, right? What was the name of that album? Trinity? Phase 2. Oh my God. Yeah.
Hezekiah Walker, Kirk Franklin, get up your feet, turn up your knees. So you know what I'm saying? Come on, let's dance.
I'm a church boy too. Those was my Jones back then. You know what I'm saying? Like that really had us in motion. Like that was like my first like real experience to how orchestrated music was church music.
That's a fact.
Like,
that's a fact.
Like, there's no other orchestration like church music. Like you feel me? So
especially when mama forced you to go to church, you know what I'm saying? You had no choice. You know what I'm saying? You had no choice. So I got tapped in, you know how that go.
Hey, look, when I think about it now, it was a good force. Like, you feel me? Because I was self-taught. That's also I wanted to ask you, because cameraman, artist, did you say engineering too?
No, I don't engineer. I edit videos. I can edit videos. I have technical skills in that, and visual production, and photo retouching. But yeah, cameraman and music artist. I write my own songs, curate beats, and I write my own lyrics.
So would you say the editing videos, that's your third hat? Or like, not necessarily, because that comes with like photography and stuff like that?
I learned how to edit videos first before I learned how to record.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I learned how to.
What was you editing?
I used to edit. This was like, this might be a minute ago, but 2006 with Final Cut Pro, when we had the iMac, the Macintosh joints.
Yeah,
I was editing on 2006 Final Cut Pro synth. You know what I'm saying? And now I use a variety of different stuff, but it's helped me with putting together my own visuals for my music and help me with my budget. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, definitely.
Budgeting my visual production, because I know how to edit my own videos. So
that actually keeps you in the pocket and keeps you in the budget too.
Yeah.
You start learning how to do your own shit. You paying yourself straight up.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Straight off the back. You know how to do animations too?
I just started getting into AI animation.
AI?
Yeah, AI animation. I did a few stuff. I'll probably show you, you know what I'm saying?
Look, you can't be left behind, but them raw animations before AI, them shits is nasty. You got to be a real, like, skillful nigga to learn how to use any of that, but AI specifically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit get crazy after a while.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I try to get in tune with, what's new and just tapping with new things, because there's other people who might need services, and if I could just take a little bit of time to learn something new, why not? You know what I'm saying?
You can never go wrong. What you got coming up next?
What I got coming up next right now, I got the 10th anniversary of Uptown Hippie is out. And my first mixtape, Uptown Hippie. You know what I'm saying? With the Wave is on there that I performed downstairs. I got a song with SNS. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Also, I'm working on some skits and some short films, and I got more performances coming up. I got a tour coming up. I got more projects and songs coming out every month. I'm gonna be dropping every month.
Motion, a whole lot of motion this whole year.
Yeah,
straight heat.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight heat. So where people can find you on your Instagram and everything, with your streaming platforms, what's your handle, all that.
Instagram.com/SKIGITY, STIGITY_ Twitter. I mean X.
Nah,
all that.
Yeah, it's Twitter X. We still calling it Twitter over here.
I'm on Twitch now, you know what I'm saying? Catch me on Twitch. I'm about to get that in motion soon. YouTube/SKIGITY. You know what I'm saying? We dropping every month. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep y'all in tune, man. We gonna keep y'all in tune.
You heard it here live every month on your head top. More tunes for y'all niggas. We here live. District 385. Shout out SNS. SKIGITY in the building. Appreciate your time. Thank you for coming through. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. It's the Ride Along in the building. You know what it is. It's the #1 holy. Let's get it.